Right, I just dug a hole, ladies and gents, just here, and I'm not sure what it is, but it looks silver to me. Hello, ladies and gents, welcome back to Detecting with Dale. My adventures have brought me back to the field where I had that Saxon coin, Athelstan II it was, just popped up on the screen there. So yeah, hopefully we can find some more medieval today. Very, very sunny, very, very short intro. Let's get straight into it. Right, ladies and gents, we've got our first target, and I think it's a coin. Now I'm just going to get it out of the hole, and we're going to see what it is together. Right, there it is. Now it's only I'm just trying to see what it is. It's probably only a Georgian coin. So we're looking at 200 to 300 years old. On that, actually, it's a Queen Victoria. So, can you see that? Queen Victoria coin. So we're looking at 1800, so probably 120 years old, roughly 130 years old. There's a bust on there. So, happy with that. I'm just having a look. Yeah, definitely a bun head. Bun head is where she had her hair in a bunch at the back, a bun. Nice coin to start the day. Let's carry on. Well, ladies and gents, you know on this channel, we love a musket ball. And there is one. That's been fired. I think it's hit something, but not hard. And again, it's hard to date these, but that could be anything between sort of 200 to 400 years old. But as always, I'll show you the first one. But I won't show you any more because they all look the same. A nice lead musket ball. Right, ladies and gents, this very uninteresting piece of lead has a little tag on the back. Just across there. So I'm thinking that is a lead seal, maybe to do up a bag of wool or grain, something like that. Little lead bag seal. Often you get them with company logos on the front. I actually think this is a lot older. Right, ladies and gents, I have just hit our target ID of the day, our target find of the day, which was, if you can remember from the intro, medieval. And what a nice little item it is. That, ladies and gents, is a medieval strap end. There's a little rivet at the top there. Let me just try and focus you in. Hold on a sec. There's a little rivet at the top. And there's two pieces of copper strip together with that rivet, and they would have attached a bit of leather on there, so that would have been like the end of a shoelace, or that bottom end. So the top, that is the right way round. The top would have been attached to leather, and the bottom, you can see it's angled at a point. That was to feed the strap through buckles. Now I'm not sure how old that is. That could be anything from Tudor, early Tudor, sort of late medieval, or it could be all the way through to Saxon. I'm not sure. The Saxon ones I think would be a bit more decorated than that, but we're looking at 500 years old plus on that. I guess my best guess would be 1300s. Now, it's nothing special, ladies and gents, but that little tiny bit of copper ring was picked up by this machine. This machine is only £250. £250 from Unearthed UK. Absolutely fantastic machine. Ladies and gents, I think I just hit some Saxon. I could be wrong, but it looks like a pinhead. It's definitely not a musket ball. It's hard to show you on the camera, so the pictures will do it justice. That is like one of those, I'll call it a diced pinhead. Just trying to get you in the sun. It's like been filed on the sides to give it like a diced effect, a circular diced effect. So I think that is a Saxon pinhead, and I found that right close, like literally a metre or so away from that strap end. I'm not saying they're related, but they could be. Oh, there you go. You can see what I mean. I'm pretty sure, I'm 90% sure that's a pinhead, and I'm pretty sure that's a Saxon pinhead. Right, ladies and gents, we've got a target here. Just a marker where it was. I've got it out. It's got a little bit of a rim on it, and I thought I'd just unveil it together. It looks interesting, but it's still in the mud. So let's have a look what this is. Right. I'm unsure at this stage, but I don't think that's Georgian. I think that's older than Georgian. It does look like a buckle, but it looks medieval to me. I need to just inspect that. Bear with me 1 sec. I'm just looking at it. It's not obvious, ladies and gents. It's not an obvious object. Yeah, I'm not sure on that. I mean, I was going to say it gives me a Viking vibe, but the texture doesn't feel like Viking, but who knows. Right, another little artefact, ladies and gents, and it does definitely look medieval, so within our target regime, and there is some gold gilding on that, so rather than rub it, I'm going to spray it. Let's have a look. I'd say definitely medieval, so with one there, and I'd also say with that gold gilding on it. I mean, look at that. Could that be Saxon? I don't know. I don't even know what it is. It's well, I haven't seen much like it. It looks like an openwork artefact. Openwork is the open holes within. Now the Vikings used that, and the Saxons used that. I would presume, being openwork, that is going to be around that period. So I think that is around 900,000 years old, and that is a stonking find. We are doing so well today. Looking at that closely now, ladies and gents, I think that is probably a strap end, and I'm going to say that is Saxon. I think this is just a coincidence, ladies and gents, but I've just had another find near to that artefact, and I don't think they're related. I'm not sure. I mean, if I turn the newest item over, there's like a little hook, thing at the bottom. I mean, I don't know if that's the top or the bottom, but because it's got no gold gilding or decoration on it, I don't think that is part of the same item. So I'm thinking this might be some kind of dress hook, medieval dress hook, but maybe from the same period. I'm not sure. So the jury's out on that, but I mean, they could potentially be part of the same item. Right, ladies and gents, I've got a coin, and it's a sunbather. It's half out of the mud, so I'm going to show you. So let's turn you round. I've got to locate it. There it is. Can you see it? Let me get my finger. Just, you're not going to see it without me showing you properly, but there you go. It's, I think it's going to be Georgian or Victorian. Nice little sunbathing coin there. Half in this bed, half in this knot. So let's take it out. Right. See what it is. Where's the sun? Sunshine. Looks like a farthing to me. Copper farthing, so that's going to be Georgian, I would think. Again, 250 years old maybe. But I'm going to clean it off camera and come back, see if there's any detail on it. There's not much to go on, ladies and gents. Right, I just dug a hole, ladies and gents, just here. And I'm not sure what it is, but it looks silver to me. Let's try and come round. Yeah, it looks silver to me. I'm just going to get my spray. Don't know if it's a little sixpence or whether it's hammered. Definitely silver. Yeah, it's definitely a silver. Look at that. Silver sixpence, I think. Now, I'm not sure what king. There is some detail on there. So, I am going to just have a quick look. Oh, it's a George III. George III, silver sixpence. Just going to look for a date. Hold on. It's pretty toasted on the back. I can't see any detail. They're usually around 1816 to 1820, I believe. So there's definitely a bust on there, which I can see, George III. So there you go. You can see that. Yeah, definitely a bust of George III on there. So that is a nice little coin to add to the collection today. We're doing really well. We've got silver now, but no hammered coins silver. So we're still plodding away. But that is a little beauty. Just to let you know, these little squirty bottles are brilliant. They're double the size of normal ones, and they're available from Unearthed UK. They have a website. Go over there and have a look. Let's carry on. Right, ladies and gents, we've got another artefact here. It looks like a tiny medieval buckle, but it's still in the mud. As you can see, I haven't taken it out of the mud, so just gonna have a little clean up or reveal, live reveal. I mean, it might not be a buckle, but it is. And it's looking like a nice one. It's looking like a nice one. I mean, look at that little beauty. Right, I'm just gonna get the spray. Use the spray a lot today because the mud's sticking quite well. Yeah, it's a nice little buckle, and it's got its pin. It's got its pin, ladies and gents. Look at that. Absolutely fantastic. It's got its pin. That is medieval, no doubt about it. I would say 1300s in date. So 800 years old. And that is a little beauty. Absolutely fantastic. Just try and hold it up in there. There you go. Hopefully that's a good view. Beautiful. let's carry on. As I always say, perfect conditions today, ladies and gents. This mud is so sandy, and the sun's out. It's not too hard, it's not too wet, it's absolutely perfect conditions, and the Technetics GT Plus is loving the conditions, absolutely loving it. So we're having fun, we're having a lot of fun, a lot of luck, and hopefully you're enjoying it. Let's carry on. Right, ladies and gents, just gonna get a drink. Got a bit of a headache, got some pills here, it's paracetamols. But I'm just gonna say out loud now, the day's going that well, I think I'm gonna have a hammered coin soon. Now, I don't want to jinx myself, but I could really do with a hammered coin. Just makes my day. But you know, I just feel good about it today. So like I say, the condition. Right, the more I look at this little buckle, ladies and gents, the more I think it's looking like an Anglo-Scandinavian type of buckle. Just the roughness of the buckle, and also there's a bit of decoration which I haven't cleaned up yet, but you can just about see on the fat part of that buckle there's decoration. So I'm thinking that's Anglo-Scandinavian, either Viking or Saxon or both. Well, this is medieval, but it's a jetton, broken as well. I mean, if I turn you into the light, you might be able to see a bit of detail on there. There you go. So that's a medieval jetton, probably 1400s. Might go into the 1500s, which would make it Tudor, but there you go. Nearly a hammered coin, not quite, but it's in line with our target finds of medieval still, so happy days. Right, ladies and gents, is this a jetton or is this a hammered coin? Just there, it's a sunbather. Let's pick it up. What do we have here? Let's try and focus a bit. Yeah, that's better. What is that? That looks like a jetton. Another jetton, ladies and gents. Probably 1500s again. Looks like an orb in the middle of there. So, yeah. There must be some hammered here somewhere. I've had them before. So, hopefully I'll have them again. But that was just sitting on the top. I'd missed that in previous occasions. So, yeah. A nice little find to add to the collection. Let's keep going for that hammered coin. I just sprayed it a little bit, ladies and gents, and the detail is good on that one. That looks like a bust on there, doesn't it? Get it the right way round. Does that look like a bust to you? Nice bit of detail on both sides. Beautiful little jetton, that one. Right, ladies and gents, this is a bit of a bamboozle moment, because I'm not sure exactly, but I thought it was a hairpin at the start. I thought it was Tudor. But then when you look at the back, it's like got this flat detail. So I'm not too sure on that at the moment, but at the moment I'm thinking it's a clothespin or a hairpin, maybe around the Tudor period, sort of 1500, so 500 years old. But yeah, I mean, you can see the design on there. It's got a pattern, but then it's flat on the back for some reason, so I'm not sure whether that's just the design of it, how it was made, but that's all I can think of what it might be. So yeah, quite a nice little find. Right, ladies and gents, we're getting into the twilight hour now. I'm going to give it another hour or so, Just see if I can get anything really decent. It's that time of day where the sun's starting to drop, only just starting to drop, and it just feels like there's something in the ground. Twilight, ladies and gents. Twilight. Okay, so the first find in the twilight hour, blatantly obvious, is a pot mend. So when a pot used to get a hole in it, they used to use lead to fill the hole. So that is basically like a plug. That is a very, very nice flat pot mend, that one. Right, in the twilight hour still, and I think we have a piece of World War I, World War II labelling. So it would have gone on a crate, and that would have held stuff that they needed in the war, or for training in the war. I don't know, could have held anything. But yeah, it's got RW on there, and then CT above that. Ladies and gents, I'm not really sure what this is. It looks like a farthing, but I can't really make out the bust on it. It looks like a right facing bust, but I might have that wrong. Really not sure on that one. That's bamboozled me a bit. But yeah, nice little farthing to add to the pot. Can't really date this, ladies and gents, but it's a lead weight. I would think it's medieval or older, and there's a hole going all the way through it, so not sure what they'd have used that for. Maybe a counterweight of some kind, counterweight, sorry. But yeah, in the twilight hours, the finds are still coming up, and they've got some age to them as well. It really is dark now, ladies and gents, but look at that. Another medieval strap bend. That is beautiful. I mean, that has got no decoration on again, so I don't think it's Saxon, but it's not long after. I would probably say it's 1200s. 800-year-old strap bend, and on the way back to the car as well. Oh, I could search this area if I'd have found this earlier. Beautiful. What a day. What a day it's been. Well, ladies and gents, that concludes today's proceedings. Please, if you did like the video, give me a thumbs up on YouTube and also a comment, and I'll always endeavour to reply as soon as I can. And if you're feeling generous, please subscribe. Till the next one, I'll see you later. Bye for now.